Welcome to Chapter 18. We're going to be talking about inventory. If you remember in Chapter 16, when we were creating the balance sheet and the income statement, we worked with the line item inventory. So we're going to learn how to do that, how to actually calculate the value of that inventory in this chapter. Let's look at Learning Unit 18-1. So from the following, we're going to calculate the cost of ending inventory and the cost of goods sold under the weighted average method, FIFO, which is first in, first out, and LIFO, which is last in, first out. And we're going to have ending inventory of 72 units. The first thing we want to do is total how many units we have. So we'll take 30 plus 50 plus 20 plus 60 equals 160. Then we're going to total the value of each. So the $90 plus 100 plus 80 plus 360 is 630. So knowing that we have 72 units of ending inventory, we can figure out what the average is by taking that $630 divided by 160 units, and we get $3.94 per unit. Multiply $3.94 times 72, and that leaves us with a cost of ending inventory of $283.68. For B, we're going to look at the cost of goods available for sale. So we calculated ending inventory. Now we're going to calculate what the cost of goods sold was. We take the cost of goods available for sale, which is $630. We subtract out the cost of ending inventory that we just calculated of $283.68. And that leaves us with a cost of goods sold of $346.32. And that was the weighted average method. Now we're going to look at FIFO, first in, first out. Now that's really important to remember because we're going to assume that the January 1st inventory of 30 units, which were the first in, will be the first out. So let's look at what this means. So to calculate ending inventory, we're going to have 60 units from the November 1st purchase at $6. 60 times 6 is 360. And we're going to have the 12 units from the April 1st purchased at $4. The 60 units plus the 12 units equals 72 units of ending inventory. And that 12 units times $4 is $48. So the 360 plus 48 equals $408 of ending inventory using FIFO. Calculating the cost of goods sold, we take the cost of goods available for sale, which is still $630. We subtract out the cost of ending inventory that we just calculated of $408, and we get $222 cost of goods sold. So we have the LIFO method left. LIFO is last in, first out. So it's basically saying that our November purchases are going to be sold first. So what we have left over, again, we have the 72 of ending inventory. So we have 30 units from the January 1st purchase at $3 and the 42 units from the March 1st purchase at $2. That'll equal 72 units. We take the 30 units from January times $3 equals $90. The 42 units from March times $2 equals $84, and our cost of ending inventory is $174. To calculate the cost of goods sold, we still have the cost of goods available for sale of $630. We subtract out the cost of ending inventory of $174 that we just calculated, leaving us with the cost of goods sold of $456.